What if the biggest thing keeping you broke isn't your salary, but your own mind? Money isn't just about numbers, it's psychology. And once you understand it, you can break the cycle.
The psychology behind why you stay broke and how to break the cycle. What if the reason you're struggling financially isn't your salary? What if it isn't the economy? What if it isn't even your lack of knowledge about money? What if the biggest thing keeping you broke is something much closer to you? Your own mind. You can earn more money and still feel broke. You can get a raise and somehow end up with even less money at the end of the month. You can promise yourself that you'll start saving next month, and then repeat the same cycle for years. That's because money isn't just about numbers. Money is psychology. And until you understand the mental patterns controlling your financial decisions, making more money may not change your life. Today, we're going to uncover the psychology behind staying broke and, more importantly, how to break the cycle. *1. Your brain is programmed to want instant rewards. 45 Let's start with one of the biggest reasons people struggle financially. We naturally prefer immediate rewards over future rewards. Think about it. You could keep $100 in your bank account today. Or you could spend it on dinner, entertainment, clothes, subscriptions, or something you don't really need. Your brain sees the immediate purchase. It sees the pleasure, the excitement, the feeling of getting something new. But it doesn't emotionally experience the future benefit of saving that $100. That's the problem. Saving money is often a ** delayed reward **. Spending money is an ** instant reward **. And our brains are naturally attracted to instant gratification. This is why someone can say, "I really want to build wealth," and then immediately spend $300 on things they didn't plan to buy. The solution isn't to completely eliminate spending. It's to create a system where your future gets paid before your present gets a chance to spend everything. Automate your savings. Automate your investments. Move money away from your spending account immediately after payday. Because the less you depend on willpower, the easier it becomes to make good financial decisions. *2. Lifestyle inflation keeps moving the finish line. 145. Here's another psychological trap. You get a raise. At first you feel richer. Maybe you're making $5,000 more per year. But a few months later, your lifestyle quietly changes. A nicer apartment. A better car. More restaurants. More subscriptions. More shopping. More expensive vacations. And suddenly, you're making more money but saving almost nothing. This is called ** lifestyle inflation **. The dangerous part is that it doesn't feel like you're becoming irresponsible. It feels like you're finally enjoying the money you've earned. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying your money. The problem begins when every increase in income automatically creates an increase in expenses. Imagine two people receive the same $10,000 raise. Person A increases their lifestyle by $10,000. Person B increases their lifestyle by $3,000 and invests the remaining $7,000. 5 years later, they could have completely different financial lives. The key is simple. Don't let your lifestyle grow as fast as your income. When your income increases, increase your investments first. Then upgrade your lifestyle with what's left. *3. Comparison is making you spend money you don't have. 45. Social media has created another massive financial problem. Comparison. Every day you see people showing expensive cars, luxury watches, designer clothes, beautiful homes, first-class flights, and expensive restaurants. Your brain starts comparing their highlight reel to your real life. Then you start thinking, "Why don't I have that? I should be doing better. I deserve something like that." And suddenly, spending becomes emotional. You aren't buying the product anymore. You're buying a feeling. The feeling of success. The feeling of status. The feeling that you're finally catching up. But here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of people look rich without actually being wealthy. A person driving a $70,000 car could have $200,000 invested. Or they could have almost nothing saved and a massive monthly payment. You can't see someone's net worth from their Instagram feed. Real wealth is often invisible. It's money invested, debt eliminated, emergency savings, assets producing income, and financial freedom. So stop asking, how do I look rich? Start asking, how do I become financially free? Those are two completely different goals. *4. Your financial identity controls your behavior. 345-445. One of the most powerful psychological forces in personal finance is your identity. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm bad with money, I'll never be rich, I just can't save, investing is too complicated, I wasn't born into money, your brain starts looking for evidence that proves you're right. And your actions begin matching your identity. But what if you change the identity? Instead of saying, I'm bad with money, say, I'm becoming someone who manages money well. Instead of, I can't afford to invest, think, I'm learning how to make investing part of my life. Instead of, I'll never be wealthy, think, I'm building wealth one decision at a time. This isn't about pretending you're rich. It's about changing the behavior associated with your identity. A person who sees themselves as an investor is more likely to invest. A person who sees themselves as a saver is more likely to protect their savings. A person who sees themselves as financially disciplined is more likely to think before spending. Your identity influences your habits, and your habits influence your financial future. *5. Fear can keep you from building wealth. 445-545. Now let's talk about the opposite problem. Some people don't spend too much. They save everything. But they're too afraid to invest. They keep all their money sitting in cash because investing feels risky. And yes, investing involves risk. But there's another risk people often forget. The risk of doing nothing. Over long periods, inflation can reduce the purchasing power of cash. Meanwhile, productive assets can potentially grow in value and generate returns. The goal isn't to take unnecessary risks. The goal is to understand risk. Learn, diversify, think long-term, and avoid making financial decisions based purely on fear. Because fear can make you sell during a market crash, and excitement can make you buy at the top. Successful investors understand something important. Emotions are terrible financial advisors. Your financial plan should be stronger than your emotions. *6. The I deserve it trap. 545-645. Here's a psychological trap that almost everyone experiences. You work hard. You're tired. You've had a stressful week. So you tell yourself, I deserve this. And maybe you do. You buy the expensive meal, the new phone, the clothes, the vacation, the unnecessary upgrade. Again, there's nothing wrong with rewarding yourself. The problem is when every emotional moment becomes a financial excuse. Stress becomes spending. Boredom becomes shopping. Sadness becomes online purchases. Celebration becomes expensive entertainment. Eventually, you're not using money to support your life. You're using money to regulate your emotions. That's dangerous. Before making an emotional purchase, try a simple rule. Wait 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow and it fits your budget, consider buying it. But if the desire disappears, you just save money without feeling deprived. The goal isn't to never spend. The goal is to stop spending emotionally. *7. Small financial decisions become big financial results. 645-745. Here's something most people underestimate. Small decisions compound. One unnecessary purchase doesn't make you broke. One missed investment doesn't destroy your future. One bad financial decision isn't the problem. The problem is repetition. Spending $10 every day doesn't feel significant. But repeated over years, small expenses can become thousands of dollars. The same thing works in the opposite direction. Investing a small amount consistently, saving automatically, avoiding unnecessary debt, increasing your income, and improving your financial knowledge can create enormous changes over time. Think about your financial life. Your financial decisions can change, and your financial future can change. You don't need to become a millionaire tomorrow. You just need to stop repeating the decisions that keep you stuck and start repeating the decisions that move you forward. Because wealth isn't usually built in one dramatic moment. It's built quietly, through small decisions, made consistently, over many years. Your money follows your behavior, and your behavior starts with your mind. If this video helped you understand money differently, subscribe to *bin invest * for more videos about investing, wealth building, and financial freedom. And remember, don't just make money, learn how to make your money work for you. Please subscribe now.